Welcome back, Curry Crew. Today we have another delicious recipe for you. Today we're going to be making a great brunch recipe, which is going to be a nice and delicious goat cheese frittata. It's going to be packed with some delicious goat cheese, as well as some herbs and spices, as well as some amazing veggies in there. So it's a really great, cohesive one dish that you can serve for your brunch along with some toast or some coffee, and it's going to be one that your family members are going to be fighting over. So without any further ado, let's jump straight into our recipe. We're going to interrupt your video right now just to let you know that we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, guys. So if you haven't done so already, click that subscribe button down there so that you can watch all of the new videos that we post every week. We're going to post 2 videos every week. You want to make sure you see those recipes. So click subscribe and then punch that notification bell so you know when the videos come out. And now, back to your video. So this recipe is very quick and easy. So into a large mixing bowl, we're going to take 8 eggs. And into this, we're going to add in a teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Next, we will add in a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. And now using a whisk, we're going to whisk until the eggs and the seasonings are well combined. Once that is done, we're going to set it aside, and we're going to take a tablespoon of olive oil and we're going to add it into our oven-safe pan and turn the stove on to a medium to low heat. Then into this, we're going to add in 2 cloves of chopped garlic, and we're not going to saute the garlic for about 1 to 2 minutes or until the garlic is nice and fragrant and golden brown. On the side, we have a chopped mixture of half an onion, half a bell pepper, and 2 jalapenos that we're going to add into our pan once the garlic is ready. Once the garlic is nice and golden, we're going to add in our veggies into our pan, and we're going to saute them for about 2 to 3 minutes. We don't want to overdo it since we still want them to maintain their crunch, but we do have to semi-cook them a little bit so they're not just completely raw. While the veggies are being cooked, we're going to take some goat cheese and we're just going to give it a rough chop into nice bite-sized pieces. Once our veggies are ready, we're going to add in our egg mixture from earlier and allow it to settle in. And you can also give it a quick stir to make sure that the egg mixture reaches all the way to the bottom of the pan and to make sure that all the veggies are not bunched up in one area of the pan. You want the veggies to be spread out and have them in every single bite. Next, you're going to take your pieces of goat cheese from earlier and you're just going to start to drop them into the pan. Make sure to spread it out evenly so that we have these small goat cheese pockets in every section of our frittata. All in all, we used about 2 ounces of goat cheese in our dish. I am using a herb-coated goat cheese, but you can also use plain if that's what you want to use. There's multiple different ways you can go about it. Now we're going to wait until the edges of our frittata are cooked before we transfer it to the oven. So in the meantime, preheat the oven to about 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 205 degrees Celsius. Like I said before, make sure to use an oven-safe pan because I don't want you to ruin your pans or have handles melting in the oven. So just make sure you're using the right pan. Once the edges of the frittata are cooked, then we're going to take our dish and we're going to add a layer of Parmesan on top and then take the entire pan and place it in the oven for about 10 to 12 minutes. After 10 to 12 minutes, the frittata should be done and you will notice that the dish is not going to be runny or moving around when you shake the pan. Make sure to use an oven mitt before you remove it. You don't want to burn your hand, and then you can remove it from the oven and allow it to cool for a few minutes. After this, we can take a small knife or a little spatula and just run it along the edges of the pan to free the frittata from the pan and make sure it's not sticking to the sides. And then we can start cutting into it and plating it up. So guys, look at that. That cross section looks so good because you can see those little goat cheese pockets in there along with the veggies. And man, oh man, that is making my mouth water right now just by watching it. So you guys definitely need to try this recipe out at home for yourselves for either brunch or breakfast because I know you guys are going to fall in love with it and you're going to be making it again and again. So definitely try it out and let us know how it turns out for you. So guys, hope you enjoyed that recipe. You need to try it out for yourself. I know your family will fall in love just like mine. And if you have any other brunch recipes or ideas that you want to see, comment down below and we can see if we can make that happen for you and cook up some more delicious food. And keep on cooking.